A couple of people asked me why we did this mini-conference, and I thought it would be worthwhile talking about it in the context of today, but also for next year. It was obvious from the last 4 Python conferences that there was a local community of people doing science, engineering, big data with Python, and the talks tended to be scattered through the main conference. And so last year, a couple of us spoke about having a mini-conference where people who were from the science community who may not naturally come to PyCon-au, or Python programmers who had a bit of interest in science, could come together on one day where people were really encouraged to give talks. And I think the fact that we only had a couple of talks out of the original call for papers for the main conference here today, the bulk of the papers came in the follow-up call for papers, showed that people, when they have a forum to talk about science, engineering, big data, would happily step up and talk about it. We had more papers than we had slots, and we actually juggled the time slots a bit to fit everyone in as best as we could, and we still had to knock some people back. I think that really shows the level of interest. Once again, a very big thank you to the people who have spoken today. Really appreciate it. Some thanks. Firstly, as I've already said, thank you to all of the speakers. And can we have another round of applause for the people who've got up and spoken today? Thank you to everyone who's attended. We had over 100 people, apparently, who signed up for this mini-conf, which has blown me away. I was hoping we had at least the speakers plus Ed and I turn up. And I had no idea until last night how many people were going to be here. So just totally in awe of the turnout. It's been really good. Thank you to the conference organisers, Clinton in particular, who's gone out of his way to help us every step of the way. And to Ed, who's helped co-chair this with me. Thank you to all of the conference sponsors, and I'm not going to list them all because they're going to get plugged a lot along the way, but I do want to thank Python Charmers and Planet Innovation, who have backed Ed and I in getting all of this organised. And finally, this is not the last slide, this one is. Our names, our email addresses, we're here for the rest of the conference. And I'm here for the sprints, I think Ed is as well. We'd really encourage your feedback of both what's worked and also what hasn't worked. We would like to run this mini-conf again. There's obviously the interest. And as a community of scientists, engineers, people working in big data who use Python, it is up to all of us to make this what we want. And I would really encourage you to come and have a conversation with us about how you think this could be even better next year. We've already got plenty of ideas, having tried to get this organised and juggling full-time jobs and doing it interstate. We definitely think we can do a better job of it next year and really encourage you to help us with improving it. Thank you, everyone.